Initially, right off the bat, we found the PMG Awareness organization website, which has a tab that says newly diagnosed question mark. And it's just a nice letter to a newly diagnosed family. And it is like gold. I mean, I had that tab on my iPhone open for months, and I would read it at 2 a.m. when I couldn't sleep. And I have since met the woman who wrote that and thanked her. and So we found the website that was, pretty helpful, but it's a lot of information to engage with. There are a couple support groups on Facebook, you know, but, and I posted initially explaining that we had this diagnosis and we're devastated, and got, close to 100 personal comment responses of it's going to get better, that, I've read through initially, and some of it I didn't believe. And I think if I read through it again today, I'd probably say, yep, they were, more on the mark than I gave them credit for, but it was very, very supportive. That being said, I couldn't engage with the websites all the time, right? It was, it's this view into your future, and it's counter, it doesn't align with the idea of trying to stay present. And, I'm ready to acknowledge that my child is developmentally delayed, but I'm not ready to see what it might look like when he's going to high school. And so there's had to be some protection around that. And really, I just took time off from social media. Since then, I've just recently become a volunteer for Polymicrogyria Awareness Organization, and had a really wonderful experience connecting with the other mothers in particular, and kind of helped them start up their online support groups that will be meeting monthly ongoing, thanks to, COVID, where Zoom is all of a sudden a very acceptable form of gathering. So that's, it's been wonderful and meaningful to connect. But, it all comes with this, you go to those places to feel connection and to understand and be understood, but each polymicrogyria case are so unique. And so you go for, a little bit of kind of communion, and sometimes you can come out with more than you bargained for. And Alden's case is probably the most severe of all the families, save one, but it's a very severe case of it. So it can be hard to engage, and I don't know, I get false hopes.